moving.
Sock Passe.
What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of the Team Sock Passe podcast. My name is Glad.
And I'm your boy, Rob. We are your favorite Team Sock Passe podcast show where we interview great entrepreneurs from all sectors of industry. And remember, subscribe, share, comment below. Subscribe, share, comment below.
Today's guest is one of our fashion fraternity brothers. Been repping hard for the Haitian community from the beginning. Kind of started around around the same time we started, right? We're going to talk about it. Our brother, Ron Timmer from Haitians Rock. What's up, my brother?
Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, guys? Thank you, guys. How you guys doing?
My man, what's up, bro?
Thank you. For
Thank-
having me.
no doubt. Thanks
Team
for doing
Sock Passe, Glad, Rob, thanks for having me here, man. Appreciate it.
No
Thank
doubt,
you.
man.
How's your week been, man?
My week, the week's been quiet.
Quiet?
Quiet?
Yeah,
You
when
quiet?
No, when I say quiet.
You've been I know you in the streets promoting. You're always promoting.
No.
Always.
No, with COVID, man, things are different. Yeah.
Got you,
slow
got you,
down.
got you,
Yeah,
got
it's
you.
like kind of slow down now. It's like, you just kind of like, watching, trying to like be creative, see what's the next move, what you're going to come up with.
Right.
But I've been trying to like, thinking about a lot of, creativity, where kind of like,
Nice.
okay, what's next,
Right.
So I'm just watching.
You're just watching.
Yeah, but
seeing what
I'm watching, but I don't see anything on IG because beside me, I don't see anything going on really. But
Oh.
sorry to say that, guys, but
Shots fired?
Shots fired.
Not sure.
We see him.
I see.
We see Ron modeling. You're modeling
Ron's
now.
a full-time model.
Full-time model. I like the gray.
Thanks, man.
I like it. That's a good look. For
You
it.
just
I like
before you came
Nah,
on camera,
nah.
you was like, "Yo, what's up? I don't see no clothes. What's going on with you?" I'm like, "Yo, we focusing on the podcast." I'm like, "Yo, we
podcast,
coming,
man.
we coming."
But I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is, it's been 8 years, and since 8 years doing this,
Mhm.
there was a lot of T-shirt out there, and I don't see none. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna talk about it.
The
We're
only,
gonna-
the,
we're
the
gonna
only
talk
thing I'm
about it.
saying,
Right.
it's Fritz Heritage Trends, and you guys.
Yeah.
I see you guys doing something different.
Mhm.
I'll applaud you guys.
Thank
I'll
you,
applaud.
thank you,
Applaud.
thank you.
Team Sock Passe.
Thank
Yep.
you.
But beside that, I don't see anything going on.
Yeah,
Well, we're
Beside
gonna-
me and Fritz.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna
I'm just
talk
being
about
honest, y'all.
No, no doubt. We're gonna be real honest tonight. So, Haitians Rock.
Mm.
Yeah,
Let's talk
Haitians
about it
rock.
from the beginning. What year did you start Haitians Rock? What was the motivation behind the Haitians Rock clothing brand?
What was the motivation? Well, first of all, I
Inspiration.
would say inspiration was, I think I would say like seeing you guys first.
Seriously?
Seeing you, no, seriously,
Word?
seeing you guys first because I was always in the industry. I work at Bergdorf Goodman for many years, and I see
Okay.
what was going on.
Nice.
But was I thinking about having my own clothing, some like a T-shirt, company, something like that? No, not really. It's like what makes me kind of like really, it was like, wow, Sock Passe, this is so cool, And I see you guys. I think it was you guys started around
2012.
2012. I think you guys started around Copa Tuesdays. I catch you.
Yeah,
I think that's why I've
with
seen it
Freddie,
around
yeah.
with
Yeah.
Freddie.
Yes,
I've
sir.
seen
Yeah.
Sock Passe. I've
Right.
seen it Denasi,
Yeah.
Sock Passe. Not Denasi, it was Sock Passe at first.
Right.
Then I think 2010 happened. The
Mhm.
earthquake happened in
Yeah.
2010.
Well, that's when we really. Yeah.
So that's when the earthquake happened in 2010, and I was like, wow,
Mhm.
this is crazy. 2010 earthquake, and it was a sad moment, and
Absolutely.
then following year, I took my son, my
Mhm.
oldest son. His name is Alec Timmer. So I took my oldest son to Haiti,
Okay.
and I took him to Haiti. Then I'm showing him around, where I grew up,
Mhm.
and also I was talking to him about this is where I grew up. This is, my cousins. It was about 8 of us who grew up in Haiti.
Okay.
And I was showing him like, and I was, just having a conversation with him about, our history, rich culture, how resilient we are.
Right.
And the word rock came out, saying, I was saying to him, like, we Haitians, like, Haitians rock. Haitians rock. I was like, wow, Haitians rock. And stick to my head. I'm like, okay. That was 2011. 2012 passed. And I think we were having, the economy went poof.
Yeah.
It was bad. So
right.
At that time I was like broke off, and I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? It's like, things are really bad right now. And at that time my I won't say my ex. I like saying my son's mother.
Okay.
My second one.
Okay.
She was about to have a baby. The baby was small, and I was out of the job. I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do? I'm like, damn.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, Haitians rock. I'm like, this is it, Haitians rock. So what happened was, I can't say my age. I'm in the 40s, but it's okay.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay, 40s.
We're family. Everybody's family.
I'll say 40s.
Yeah.
Around my 40s. So let's keep it that way.
Okay. No problem.
Can't say, let's keep
Yeah.
it 40s.
No problem.
So then I'm seeing the sack pass. I was like, I'm just like, oh, Haitians rock. So then I started hanging out in Haitian parties.
Oh yeah.
And that's something, I don't do. I don't go to Haitian parties. My thing used to be, promoter. I'm a promoter.
Right. I remember seeing
in the city.
Right.
I'm doing nails.
You had braids, right?
Well, I had dreads, like
Dreads,
the dread was like in my late 20s. I had dreads, short dreads, cut it off.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do with that, but I don't know where you get that picture from. Maybe you got a picture you're not showing me.
I used to see you around, bro.
So it was like promoting in the city. Ronald, I used to call myself Men in Black because I'm always wearing black. Everything I wear black. I used to do nails. I was at Cheetahs. I was with all the DJs, like Master Flex, you name it.
Bringing it back.
Nice. All those DJs. There was so many clubs, like I was promoting parties there.
Yeah.
And early 40s, I started hanging out in the Haitian industry. I'm like, okay, what's that all about? Okay, Haitian industry. So I started hanging out parties, and I met this guy, DJ Ricky Mix.
Oh,
we still cool.
Shout out to
Ricky Mix. Shout out to Ricky Mix. Yeah. So he was like, hey, I have a little group together, called Femme Mauvais. That was a few girls, and him said, hey, are you interested of doing parties? I'm like, well, really, I'm not. Interest. I'm not into really want to do the parties thing. I was like, yo, but just help us. Team Femme Mauvais, DJ Ricky Mix. And we started a little on group and stuff. And I remember it was my birthday. I was like, wow. So I was like, damn, okay, so it's my birthday. So I said, yo, why not do the shirt that says Haitians? It was like Haitians Rock MIB. Some of the girls probably still have this shirt. It was MIB Haitians Rock. I think the Haitians Rock was in the back, the MIB. It was like MIB, Men in Black, and, Women in Black.
Oh,
and the back of the shirt was Haitians Rock.
Okay.
And at that time, there was, they go by Sagela. It was
I remember
Oli Photography.
Yes,
Shout out to Oli, by the way.
Shout out to Oli.
Armstrong.
No doubt.
And he was there, and then it was my birthday party. And I was like, okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna print some shirt with Haitians Rock, MIB, women in black.
Okay.
So I printed I think it was about 50 t-shirts, men and women.
Okay.
And what year around was this?
It was 2013.
2013 came out. Okay.
That's why I started. 2013. It was at the Vogue Cafe right here, right at
Elma. Yeah.
So now they call it the new Vogue, New Vogue Cafe, at the Vogue Cafe.
Right.
So I promoted that party, and it was a great turnout. So now Armstrong, it was Sagela at that time. He took pictures. He took pictures of Henny's people. They were taking pictures. And I didn't know nothing about Facebook. I don't know nothing because, I come from old school. Because back in the days, it was like giving out flyers.
Right.
That's like, we do the legwork.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Legwork. That's what we do. In the cold weather.
I remember
and that time, the clubs were popping. Like, long line. You got, I remember the Club Cheetahs. That was my spot. Every Friday, Saturday night, I used to work there doing the door. Long line. And you got all these guys, Jimmy Jones, you name it.
Yeah.
you name it, everybody used to come.
Yeah,
to
that
it.
was that
So
neighborhood.
That was even there was this little spot called New Music Cafe on Monday and Tuesdays.
Yes.
That was my cousin Eric, DJ Eric Lapo, and what's his name, Mark Ronson.
Okay.
But Mike Ronson now is like, you know, it was him and my cousin. It was Jay-Z, you know. That's when, you know, Bad Boy started.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's leave that out, you know. So yeah, we did the shirt and picture taken, got the pictures, and my son, who's like Alec, my oldest son.
Yeah.
Said, Dad, you don't have Facebook? I was like, what am I gonna do with Facebook? I don't need no Facebook. For what? Because that time Facebook, remember Facebook, people were putting their loved ones, girlfriends,
yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing no Facebook.
Right.
I said, no, but it's good. It's business. You know, it's like, you could just, promote your t-shirt in there. I'm like, okay, let's give it a try, because you know how it goes with Facebook. When Facebook came out, there was a lot of relationship.
Yeah,
right.
Because
everybody
everybody came from MySpace, and then they went into Facebook. I remember that.
And there was a lot of
relationships, things, and family.
So I was kind of like, whoa, I'm not doing no Facebook.
Yeah.
Dad, you have to do it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, you're just promoting your brand. You're promoting this t-shirt that you have. It's a cool t-shirt. It says it all. Haitians rock. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do it. And Armstrong, sent me the pictures, put it on Facebook. And next thing you know, yo, this shit is fire. Haitians rock. I'm like, yeah, it's a cool shit. I'm like, and I believe in it. I'm like, well, it's a cool slogan. Haitians rock.
Absolutely.
So why not? And next thing you know, people hitting me up. Where can I get the shirt? And I'm like, wow.
You didn't have no website yet?
No website, no nothing.
Wow.
Just from the party.
Wow, from the party.
Similar to our story.
It was Haitians rock, cool logo, Haitians rock, just the way it is. Haitians rock.
Right.
And I'm like, wow. I'm like, sure. Where do I get shirt? I don't know what to do. I'm like, where am I gonna get shirt? So I started going. There's some. What was it again? I think H&M that time. They used to have stuff on sale. Yeah. So I would buy shirts at H&M. I would buy whatever I could find shirt for like $5, $6. No, it's a true story. You know. And there was this guy that had this kid. He was, he had the hit press, the press. The machine, the press. Yeah. And did shirts for me. Next thing I'm selling shirt, leg work. Yeah, I had my car, everything in the back of the trunk.
You had the party promoter mentality.
Yeah, party promoter mentality. That's the mentality.
Shirts.
That's how I was pushing it.
Right.
Mentality of promoters, people saying, damn,
like selling tickets.
Yeah, like selling tickets. I'll drive everywhere, with my car. Where you at? Yo, hit me up. Because, hey, for me, it was like, it was like a proud moment. I was like, damn, people really want the shirt.
Right.
And people were rocking it. People were taking pictures. I'm like, wow, this is so cool. And there was no Instagram that time. It was just Facebook.
Correct.
And I was just doing the legwork. It's like I'm promoting a party, but it's just like, flyers. But I didn't have any flyers. It's just my t-shirt was doing all the talking, you have in your phone. Right. And just going all over, I go to Haitian parties. Every parties I go to, I'm rocking my Haitians rock. And I remember you guys would say, yo, this is a good look, man. Yeah. And you would say, oh, and always they're gonna say, okay, now it's competition with side passes. I'm like, okay, listen, if it's competition, it is competition, but it is what it is. But at the end of this, like, they're always gonna put us, we're competing. At the end of the day, I'm glad, I'm meeting you guys. You guys seem really cool. Then you always say, you keep doing what you're doing. I remember you were saying that to me, but at the end of this, like, I didn't see that. What makes it more it was like, another designer brings something fresh also. Right. And having like, Haitians saying, yeah, what, we cool, sac passe, Haitians rock.
Absolutely.
And, I would say thanks, to White Club, because he was the first one, because I remember back in the days, and I'm walking around Flatbush, and I didn't have a problem saying I'm Haitian, but there was a lot of Haitian. There was a lot of Haitian. They never said they were Haitian. You think they were Jamaican?
They were Jamaican.
Yeah. And I was always proud to say, I'm Haitian, no matter what. Right. Whatever school I was going, because I was going to Flushing High School in Queens, and it was like a melting pot with all kinds of people. Haitian, Dominican, everybody. So I didn't have a problem to say Haitian. Okay. But did Wyclef change the game for us? Yes, because everybody was Fugees, they were Haitians, and they make it like, Haitians be cool. Right. Sac Passe came in. That's why it was like, wow. sac passe. Everybody was
Right.
sac passe.
Right.
And with the Haitians rock, I said it all. I'm like, okay, this is it, Haitians rock.
Right.
All people comparing us, competing. I'm like, I didn't really care about the competing with you guys. It's like competing. It is what it is. There's so many, American designer, FUBU competing with whatever cross color. It's like at the end of this, like, there's room for everybody, and that's the problem.
It's
I feel like that's the problem.
That's
the problem.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it's all good, whatever they say, but it's all the culture. It's pushing the culture even further.
Pushing the culture, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're just pushing the culture. You wanna put this like we're competing. Yeah, we're competing. At the end of this, like we all friends.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes it. Well, we'll talk about the fashion shows, but but that's what makes it cool. It's like you got Haitians, right? You got sac passe, and I think that's when Fritz came with the Heineken thing. I was like, and I think that was his first show was at Taj,
right?
Because I was always out.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh wow.
Something new
again. And after that, like when you see sac passe, heritage trends, even though now he changed it to heritage, and you have Haitians rock. I'm like, wow, it's like, we doing it, for the culture, and next thing it's like t-shirt everywhere. Every time and that's when, we start having Instagram. And I'm like, damn, another t-shirt. And I'm like, it's okay, but we're gonna see who's gonna last.
Right. Well, Fritz brought up a good point. As far as the competition thing, he said it's not so much competition. If anything, it's competition to motivate us to do better or to come out with even hotter designs. So if you come out with a hot design right now, you've got the design now with the stripes on the
something.
Yeah, so you're adding a little bit more flavor every season to your brand. Fritz may come back, oh, yo, that's hot. Or me and Rob like, yo, that's hot. All right. What are we gonna do to add to our brand? So that's where the competition comes in. It's a competition of like a friendly motivation to push us to even do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
That's what it is. But as far as like hate or I can't stand,
no, it was none of that.
It was never none of that. Every time we saw each other,
Right.
it was all love. We took
Absolutely.
pictures together. It's all love.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I've said to Fritz in Fritz's interview, I'll say it now again. The designs that we come out with, we've always said it's a buffet. Right? It's a buffet.
Right.
If you like Haitians rock, cool. If you like heritage, cool. If you like sac passe, cool. As long as you guys, if you like Jacques Vergely, cool. As long as you guys are rocking and repping the culture, that's really all that matters.
Again, it's all under the same umbrella. You're pushing the culture. Here's your, you go to a buffet like you said, like a Chinese buffet. You got your, your glazed chicken. You got your orange chicken. You got whatever sesame chicken, whatever you like, and it's just a mixture. But it's all under one umbrella.
It was because I had some people say, I got the sac passe t-shirt, I got the Haitians rock t-shirt, I got the heritage trends because Fritz, with the Heineken bottle with the Haitians, it was popular, his stuff was popular also. And people really were purchasing, all three of us. And then you got Jacques came in with Jacques came in.
Oh, he killed it with the flag.
He killed it with the flag so it was like, okay, now we got more to offer,
Right.
And I was always saying, it's like, but it's so funny when I would say, damn, man, you go to Florida, man, you got all these flag t-shirt. I'm like, damn, man, like, man, we got this cool stuff, man. Make it more trendy,
right?
Because you know how it is. When you go to Carnival or you go to Labor Day Fest, Compa Fest, of course you're gonna see a bunch of like flags. If it's not flags, you're gonna see the Union for Life Force, the Prime Minister. But us, there was something different about us because we were like, the one who came out with online something different, something cool that we could rock it.
You
know
what I'm saying? So that was what it was so cool. I'm glad I was part of that. So if this is something about Haitian American designer who came up, who made it big, I'm pretty sure you could see, we're like the top 4 to top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like I always says, like the Union for la Force, the flag. Of course, we could put that on our shirt too. I did a hoodie, blue and red like this one, and what I did, I put the Union for la Force in the back.
Right.
Talk
about your price points, because your brand is such a powerful statement, Haitians rock, and what I've been seeing you do is that again you add a little flavor, a little design, a little flair
Mm-hmm.
to the brand every season. What are some of your price points? So how much a t-shirt like this goes for right now on the
A
website?
t-shirt like this will go for like $30.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
really nothing. That's $30.
Mhm.
30,
Okay.
35 bucks. $35.
And the sweater you're wearing right now, how much that crew neck goes for?
This one goes like $35, $40.
Okay. And is the
You know what it
culture-
is?
Yeah.
It's just like, like you said, you just like, when you add a little something, little stripe, something
right.
like this right here.
Yeah.
The patch.
Mhm.
It makes it a little more like
Make it more official.
more official.
More
Right.
unique. Yeah.
Because, excuse me, when I first started, it was a regular black t-shirt, white t-shirt. I was
Mhm.
selling for like $25.
right.
Then I was like, okay, you know what? How can I make it make it look cool, like a soccer, expired? I was like,
Right.
why not put the Haiti flag?
Right.
Why not put the stripe?
Mhm.
And I was I was saying at that time, my ex, I was saying, damn man, it's like, I could design a cool soccer shirt.
Mm.
Mhm.
No disrespect to whoever did the Haiti soccer shirt, but I think we could do better.
Yeah.
I think I could do something dope.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, I definitely got the inspiration.
You
From
know,
that. Yeah, definitely.
Because
get
when
that.
I'm looking at a soccer shirt,
Yeah.
it's nice, but I feel like especially when you have that, what's it called, that thing in the front, if it looks like an Iron Man.
Like
No disrespect, but I feel like
the emblem.
I feel like I
Yeah.
could have hooked it up better, for the team, for the
There you
soccer
go.
team.
What
I'm just
There you
saying.
what
There you go.
what other items are you looking to push out?
Right
Other
now, people keep always asking me why you don't have sweatpants. Why don't you have shorts?
Got you.
I said, trust me. If I'm already, I'm doing okay. I'm not saying I'm doing great. I'm
Mhm.
doing fine. I'm happy when I'm seeing, people still purchasing, shirts
Mhm.
from the website, or they see me, they still, buying. But I know the consumer in terms of like our people.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, they're not gonna buy. I'm sorry to say that. You miss the whole jumpsuit. That doesn't mean you're gonna sell like 20, 30. No, I'm
Right.
sorry to say that.
Have you tried
Why-
it? Have you
what-
tried it?
I haven't tried, but it's not gonna sell. You know
So-
why? You know what? Because for me it's like how I'm dressing like right now. Sweatshirt,
Mhm.
or cool sweatpants and sneakers.
Mhm.
I'm more like t-shirt, sweat, hoodie, hat.
Right.
T-shirt, hoodie, and be honest with you, that's my style. That's my style.
Correct.
Of course, other people will say, hey, how come you don't have sweatpants? How come you don't? Yeah. And if I do have all these things, then what's gonna happen? Probably most of the stuff probably gonna be in stock. Probably not even gonna sell.
So
Why?
are you talking? Are
The
you
only
saying-
way, sorry to say that, I'm sorry
No, go ahead,
to
go
cut
ahead.
you.
No, it's okay.
The only way, like I said, the only way you could bring all these, like sweatpants, shorts, all this stuff. The
Okay.
only way you could do that, if you have investors behind you, and now you could do all these things now to make it
Make it pop.
pop.
I say try it,
I'm
bro.
so,
I say try because, right now the trend. Okay, let's take it back. Do you think the culture won't? Are you saying the culture won't support that?
they won't support that.
They won't
I'm sorry.
support
They won't
that.
support that.
Have you tried it though? Or-
I didn't try it, but I don't think they would support that. I'll try.
I say try to do a minimum order.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll try
try
it.
it.
You can try it.
It's like I'll try it. I'll do it. But it's the same thing, like with my bathing suit. Any
Did they
customers,
support that?
did they support that? They support it, but
Yeah,
I have bathing suit still.
It wasn't a
I
home
have
run.
all the colors. Is it a home run? No, I won't say it's a home run. You know why?
Okay.
Because a lot of these girls, we put Haitians rock. It's a cool bathing suit. The material is amazing. Anybody will tell you it's amazing. Didn't have had any problem with it.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, when you have all these girls, they want to wear how do you say that? Birthdays. What's the birthday girl? Birthday.
yes.
So
So they would rather wear that.
They'd rather wear that. How you gonna compete with that?
Mhm.
Got you.
Do I sell my bathing suit? Yeah, it sells. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
They sell, but they're not gonna sell like hotcakes.
They're not selling like hotcakes. Like
they're not gonna sell like
Like
hotcakes.
your other pieces.
And when people always say to me, Ronald, why don't you change the Haitians Rock logo? Why don't you just make it small, whatever? I've done it. I have some cool V-neck T-shirt with small little, with the Haiti Rock, with the Haitians Rock. I've done it.
I've seen that. How was that?
Right now, how's that?
Yeah.
Am I selling it?
Yeah.
I have to put it on sale for $10 now. Guys, please go on a website, rockbyronaldtimmer.com. You'll find some cool V-neck T-shirt at $10, $10, $15.
So now let me ask you this. So you've been around.
It's gonna be 8 years.
8 years.
8 years now. Yeah.
Okay. So Haitians Rock, a staple in the community, a huge success. So are you saying that because of the price point that you have, you think lowering your prices will attract more people?
Lower my price. You always want stuff for free, you know.
They wanted more for free.
They want it more for free, you know.
Why
like
do you
I
think
said,
that is,
like
though?
I said right now, like I said, you know, I started putting stuff on sale around COVID. I said, wow, COVID came, and boom, things are like everything. So what I did that put everything on sale. Why? You know what I did that put everything on sale is because now everybody's gonna shop online. Nobody's gonna go out because everybody's working at home.
Right.
So for me, I was like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do now. So now, since you get more people, you know, online now, so maybe if I put, you know, some of these dishes that I'm not selling on sale, maybe I'll sell it. You know, do I sell them? I'll sell them, okay, but they're not. I think the one that's like $30, $35 are selling more than a $10 T-shirt. So weird though. And the V-neck T-shirt with the Haiti Wax mini logo, you thought you sell it like hotcakes? No, I'm selling this one. Haitians Rock, you know, with the
That's one of your biggest sellers.
It's so weird, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and people saying, "Oh, why you don't do?" You know,
I think
it's just hard, man. It's
No, it's tough.
I mean,
it's just, you don't know.
This is the one that you branded a lot, so
Yeah.
people are familiar with that one too.
Yeah, but I branded the other one also. I wear the other one all the time. Come on, you guys always teasing me.
Yeah.
You know, you model your own shirt. Yes, I do model my own shirt.
True.
And I post it on my DM on social media, and I'm always saying people, hey, it's only $10. It's a cool V-neck T-shirt.
But it's, you know what it is? It's all about, I'm not even gonna say marketing. It's the consumer effect where that Walmart, you know, that Walmart effect of, yeah, I can go to Walmart and get it cheaper, but then wait a minute, the quality. It could be the quality. It could be because I mean it's
quality.
Not you. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you specifically, Haitians Rock, but I'm saying the mindset of a consumer might say, "Oh, it's at $10. I don't know. Maybe the quality is cheaper. Maybe he's not using the same quality shirt." Because we've got that.
Yeah,
we've gotten people saying, "Oh, what are you guys using the same quality shirt? Like, what does that mean?" Yeah, of course. But would you walk into Tommy? I've seen Tommy Polo. We've all seen it. Shirts at clearance for $10, $20. Some people still buy it.
Yeah.
But do they question? Do they call Ralph Lauren and say, "Yo, is it the same quality because I bought this shirt?"
Or do they say, "Yo, can I just get it for free?
Can I get it for free?" You know what I'm saying? So I'm not specifically saying you, but so I mean, we have to think deeper. Perhaps that's what they're thinking. Like, well, Haitians Rock is good quality, but now he has a shirt for $10. Should I buy it? Well,
this goes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I put it at $10 because I feel like I want to get rid of my inventory. That's what I'm doing.
And that's just a regular. That's what.
But it is still normal, good quality, with like any crew neck, V-neck.
Absolutely.
You know, Haitians Rock. It's just that I'm like, okay, you know what? Me thinking, okay, you know, I'm gonna do well. You know how sometimes you do a color, said, "Yo, that color's dope. I want to sell that."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Whoa!"
And it flops.
Yeah.
I've been there plenty of times.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. The consumer don't understand. Say, "Oh, I want to do that. Why don't you put out this one?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Trust me. I know. I know my consumer.
You know your consumer."
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, this logo like this, the way I have it,
Right.
probably like 5% that knows about Haitians Rock. You know why? Because I could be on the train and someone's like, "Oh my God, this is dope. Where can I get the shirt?"
Right.
And that's why I always tell people. I always, walk with, with my business cards. I always have business cards in my pocket.
Right.
I always have business cards in my pocket.
That's
And even on the shirt, I'll put, what is size at? I'll put Rock by Ronald Timmer. Like, if you want to go online. So if you don't know who the person, you could just, because when I started, it was Haitians Rock. Then for the first couple of years, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be in this little bubble anymore. I'm not gonna call Haitians Rock. I'm just gonna go, with Rock by Ronald Timmer. What I did Rock by Ronald Timmer because I want to be able to kind of like cater to Jamaicans, Trinis,
I was gonna segue.
Anyone from the Caribbean, anyone. It's like I'm not doing this, just.
How's that response been since you've done that?
Oh, they think, what's up? You're not doing Haitians Rock anymore. I'm like, no, it's not about I'm not doing Haitians Rock anymore. I'm Haitian American, why would I not do that? But at the end of the sometimes, you gotta expand the brand, you gotta do for everyone, and I've done shirts for the band. I've done shirts for DJs. I've done shirts for I remember Freddie was having a baby shower and one of the girls wanted I think what was it? What was it? Kids Rock, T-shirt. I've done a lot.
Oh, you've done nurses.
Moms. Nurses. Oh,
you've done a
God.
lot.
You see, nurses.
Yeah.
For COVID. Oh my God, nurses.
That was your biggest.
That was my biggest.
That's what's up.
Nice, nice.
So, I sold so many.
Nice.
Nurses Rock T-shirt,
nice.
And it's so funny. So a lot of Nurses Rock T-shirt. And I said, okay, why not put some Doctors Rock T-shirt? Doctors Rock didn't sell.
But Nurses Rock,
itself? No, Doctors Rock didn't sell. But a few bought the Doctors Rock just because, they work with doctors. It was like a nice little gift for, for the holidays. Nice gesture. They just did it. But Nurses.
I can see how that would be.
but
nurses,
I thought, Doctors Rock could have sell a lot also. I'm telling you, man, sometimes you
but it's good. But you know what I always
you try
exactly. So you know what I applaud you, bro, because you're taking a risk. You've never been afraid to take that risk.
Yeah.
And all of us, it's like we're just taking a risk with the culture. Like whether it's a $10 shirt, whether it's $100 shirt, whatever. But we're taking a risk with thinking outside the box. Like you're going with the Nurses Rock, you're going with the Moms Rock, you're doing a lot of
I did Women Rock,
placement, Women's Rock for Women's
I did
Month,
Black Women Rock,
and
that's what's up.
So Jamaicans Rock, USA Rock, there's so many different things, but you're just and I applaud you, bro. Like you are definitely like taking risks. You're like, okay, cool. Like I'm thinking outside the box. I'm not just sticking to just. I love my culture.
Of course, definitely.
But
I got to expand also.
You got to expand. At the end of the day, you're a business.
Because at the end of the day, also, it's like, we all Haitian American, and Haitian American here in the States, we all have all kinds of friends. It's like, from Trinidad, from Jamaica, all over Barbados. I got Bajan Rock T-shirt. I had a friend of mine who wanted a St. Kitts Rock T-shirt. Did it for her. It was a hoodie. And I had this friend of mine who just did Cape Verde. So funny, this morning I got 2 orders of the Cape Verde Rocks T-shirts, the hoodie, because he's seen the Haitians Rock. He said, oh wow, this guy's doing Cape Verde now. I'm like, wow, perfect. Yeah. Why not purchase a couple shirts?
That's what's up.
And that's what I'm trying to do everything. And thinking, it'll be like explode, like poof. Doing okay.
Mm-hmm. So do you think it's a?
I feel like like I said, people saying, "Why are you complaining?" I'm not complaining. I'm happy to see people wearing my stuff. It's only 8 years, I'm not like one of those House of Gucci, House of Bell, man. I'm not. I'm not none of those. But I feel like I think this is it's a cool slogan, for every Caribbean country. If I had the support of people that really want to invest. Trust me, man, it'll be bigger than what it is. Am I happy with what it's doing now? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to see when I'm at a ball or a club and somebody's wearing Haitians Rock. I'm happy. I'm cool. Like I always tell people, it's not even about the money for me. It's about seeing people wearing my stuff.
Absolutely.
And if I could give back to my community, yes, you know, I've done it every year for the past 8 years. Every year, you know, around summer, I'll go to Haiti. Like I always tell people, it's like, you know, my shirts, like, you know, you purchase a T-shirt or a hoodie or whatever you purchase, you know, $5 go to my family foundation.
I see that. And
And
what's
that's
the
what I
name?
do.
What's the name of the foundation?
Project Nini's Children.
Yes. So
For my grandmother, you know.
Right.
So far,
right.
we haven't gone for the past 2 years because of COVID.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure you guys seen it every summer.
Yeah.
We'll post what we're doing. And I always tell people, it's like, you know, people think like, you know, we getting rich at $25, $35 T-shirt. Come on, y'all. It's like we're not getting rich at that. It's like it's for the culture, you know. It's like, you know, don't you think, you know, one day if my stuff get bigger, you don't think I want to like be able to you know, hopefully open clinics or go to the school, bring about 20, 30, you know, iPads, you know, computers. That's my goal. That's what I want to do for my people.
Absolutely.
They don't have it. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but if you're not helping me doing it, how am I, you know, how you expect me to do it?
Right.
And that's what, for me, it's like, you know, it's hard, man. It's hard, but no disrespect to these, you know.
Yeah, it's funny you saying that. It's funny you say that. I just
want
to throw
keep it positive. That's positive, you know. Because I know Fritz came in, you know.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No,
just,
because I was. It's funny you say that because I'm reading this book. It's called it's by Rachel Rogers. It's called "We Should All Be Millionaires." So in her chapter, she talks about how there's certain visions that come to us individually. Everyone has a vision in life, right? It's not, Sakbase came to the both of us. Okay, we see a vision. It's not your vision. Haitians Rock came to you. So now you're like the front man for Haitians Rock, right?
Yeah.
You want to give back to your culture. So now those purchases of the $25 shirts, the $10 t-shirts or whatever it is. So now you become this huge designer for the culture. So now this is your way of giving back to the culture, like you said, opening schools, doing all of this. Because when we're here, we don't have the resources.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have the resources. So like when you get to this point, and exactly what she was saying, she was like, I didn't have the resources because I didn't, you know, I was struggling. I'm dealing with home and doing all of this stuff. But then when I got to a certain level, because my people pushed me to that level, now I can open doors. I was able to open doors for other people and give back to my community.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what Fritz was saying was when he said that we making each other rich. Right. So it's not that you're making Haitian rich, Haitian rocks rich or us rich.
Correct.
It's we're making each other and the culture rich because if we're supporting each other, we can take those funds to do what he wants to do with, you know, his organization and our organization.
And like that's what I want to do. And that's the thing. The consumer don't understand. It's like, you know, you talk to them all the time. It's like, you know, oh, why is $25 today? I'm like, seriously, bro. I said, what I'm trying to do, you're not seeing the big picture. Right. Well, they think like, you know, $25, $30, $40 t-shirt's gonna make me rich. No, it's not gonna make me rich. I'm trying to do something. I want to give back to my community. That's what I want to. That's my focus. That's what I want to do. But it's hard because some of you know. I don't want to be negative. Support. All I can say is support.
Joe is cracking up,
right?
Joe.
Support black businesses. Support black businesses. Black businesses.
Support Haitian
businesses.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
That's what it comes down to.
Ron's doing great stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just Haitians.
No, it's not just Haitians.
I'm sure, Joe, you guys probably go through the same situation all the time. Like, you know, it's just the support, the small business.
It's support, man. It's like, you know, that's what I tell people. It's like, you know, I'm happy. Listen, you know, when I see someone wearing my stuff, thank you, God.
You're doing an amazing job, bro. You're doing an amazing job.
It's just, you know, I'm trying to do more, and when you're trying to do more, and somebody coming up to you, oh, why it's 25? Why it's so much? $35, $40? Are you kidding me?
So much.
But it's okay, you know, towards something that's like more money, and I'm looking at you. You got this shirt that costs like, you know, couple $100 and I'm selling a $35 t-shirt, $25 t-shirt, and you come at me and disrespect me and you tell me my price is too high. I'm like, it's okay, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, at the end, so that person is just not your consumer.
It's not my consumer, but I feel also if we had people behind us to push up, to bring this brand to that level, and now they're all gonna come say, "Oh, I knew him." I'm like, "Oh, you knew me?
Right.
You knew me?
Right.
Also, now you knew me because I'm like this now. I'm a giant now, right? So now you know me now, right?
Yeah,
so now you understand what I'm trying to do, right?
Correct.
Got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
You're right.
You're right, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's the mentality.
real.
It's
It's
the
real.
mentality.
You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
mentality.
Yeah.
It's the mentality. But yeah, like again, like Glass said, yo, that's just not your consumer, and you got to change. You just got to change, the network of people that you're around, because there's certain rooms that you walk in. People are not going to say that. People are going to say, "Why is your price so low?" You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, "Nah, because you're representing your culture.
Yeah.
You put your hard work into it. You need to up that price."
Yeah.
And that's what, you know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. Because later on, those same people that were saying, "Oh, but your price is so high, I can't afford that." Yeah, they can afford it, but I'll come back to you later. You know what I'm saying? Because you're representing the culture. You're you have 100%. A vision to represent Haitians rock. We rock. Like, this is how we roll.
Yeah, we rock.
You know what I'm saying? So there are things that people have to understand, like, as consumers in the fashion industry. There are certain things, like, people put in the, like, late nights and the do we have a choice to stop? Yes, we do. But at the end of the day, God gave you that vision
to keep going.
Keep going.
And I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep rocking my little Haitians rock t-shirt.
No, it's not
but
little.
it's like
it's not little.
Okay, no, it's not little. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's not little. I'm gonna rock my Haitian.
Your
Haitians rock,
no doubt.
And like I always tell people, people always think, it looks cool the way I hook it up, with jean sneakers. Hey, look, listen, it's a trend.
You're a trendsetter.
I'm a trendsetter.
You're a model.
I mean, they were cool.
You're a model. Yeah.
And people say it's like, why don't you do like a photo shoot, all that stuff? It's like, I could do a photo shoot.
You've done photo shoots before.
No, meaning a photo shoot, like, a photo shoot with,
oh, okay.
Like a professional photo shoot.
Gotcha.
I said, I don't need to look. Why am I gonna, do, if it's not, it's not. It's doing fine because people send me pictures. They're the one that represent my, Haitians rock.
Yeah. Gotcha.
They send me pictures. I post pictures, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep on doing it because people still send me pictures, and I keep posting it, and I'm still getting business no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could do a professional or stuff like that. You spend a lot of money, and then what? But it works for me the way I'm doing it, the way I'm marketing. Each and every one. That's why I always tell people, it's like, with the star represent all of us. We all stars at the end of the day. We stars, man.
No doubt.
We stars, on our own rights.
Right.
It's like you see that little kid right here wearing a Haitians rock. That's why I always tell people about the star. The star represent all of us.
That's what's up.
Nice.
That's what's up. Talk to us really quick about before you get out of here, Runway Pride. Your experience with Runway Pride.
Oh man, that was great, man. Runway Pride. I remember when we were looking for a spot. No, but we did find a spot. It was to find right on the corner on Canal, West Broadway on Canal.
Yeah.
What was the name of that place? I forgot the name of that.
Yeah, I think
but thinking, all I remember we were thinking about, man, that place is big. I'm like, and it wasn't big.
No.
It was. We
packed that place.
Yeah, we did.
We overpacked that place, people really had a really good time, and I had a really, really good time doing it. And I wish we had, we all, could have done something, when we Pride too. Not even that, but we always could have do something again, Because I remember when we spoke over the summer. Remember when we were in Fort Greene, we were talking about we need to do something like that.
You're right.
And just have all of us together, sponsor and do a dope party with DJs. I think that's something, I think we should still, try to do something like that, in the summer.
Yeah.
Because like you were saying, I think it's a really good, great idea,
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a couple DJs and
Yeah.
And we, you know, if we need to sell some of the stuff, we could sell our stuff, you know, right there. I think it would be a good look.
Yeah, that'd be a good look.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, we
But
definitely have to
One
talk
Way
about
Pride was like one of the best. That was one of, you know,
good highlights.
Good highlights for us. Yeah, it was great. And we came together and we still kept it like cool, you know.
Right.
The only person I miss, I'm like Jolie. I don't know what she's up to. I know she has like her own daycare, but yo, Jolie's dope.
Yeah, she got some dope stuff.
She definitely opened the doors for a lot of people.
Yeah,
she was into the swimsuits.
Yeah, with the swimsuits, she hooked it up.
Yeah,
man.
she definitely hooked it up.
I remember she did this cover with 3 girls at that top restaurant. That was a dope shoot.
Oh
yes,
I remember.
And after that, after that, man, everybody started doing those bathing suits. killed it. You know, because now, be honest with you, but no, when you think about it, you don't know which one is visually bathing suit. When you think about, and that's why I always tell everyone, it's good to have like your own brand.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's like. You know, when I changed the Haitian rock to Rock by Ronald Temer, what I changed the Haitian to rock because you know, to expand the brand. You know, that's what I did that.
It's
but
like,
of course, they're always gonna say Haitians rock, and I don't mind people calling me that still this day. You walk in the room, Haitians rock in the building.
I mean, they call us Sakwase boys.
Sakwase boys.
Okay.
I'm like,
whatever
sticks,
whatever
bro.
sticks.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, damn, it's like, come on. Rock by Ronald Temer now, but they still call you Haitians rock. That's okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's all good.
It's all good.
That means that your branding work.
Yeah,
branding work.
Yes.
But any future designers out there doing cultural stuff, be original. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, they gotta be original.
Yeah.
And also, it's like, you know, people saying, you know, when it comes to competing, it's like, you know, people saying, oh, why are you giving, where you buy your T-shirt, who do you use as the printer? I said, why not? I'm like, why not? It's like, I'm helping another kid that wants to, you know, grow his business. I don't have a problem with that.
Exactly.
And I tell people all the time, it's like, you know, why are you giving all your secret? I'm like, what secret? I'm like, you know, why not helping you know, a young cat that wants to do their own? Because all I want from him is like one day he could say, hey, you know, that was Ronald Temer, Rock by Ronald, Haitians Rock, you know, help me, you know, how to grow my business. Yeah, that's what I want to.
Like, there's so many, there's so much room for everybody to eat.
Everybody.
You know, you can't just say, oh, I get my shirts done. You know, people know you have Gildens, you have Next Levels, you got Fruit of Looms, you got Hanes, you got all these different.
It's the same thing. You have all these designers. It's the same high-end designers. You could wear this one, you could wear that one. There's room for everyone.
Right, there's room for everyone, and the thing, and it's like it's not a secret. I like when people say, "Oh, we're keeping a secret." It's not a secret.
I don't keep nothing in secret.
It's just like, okay, if I give you everything I have here to use, doesn't mean that you're gonna be. If it's great if you do it,
yeah,
right.
That doesn't mean you're gonna, you know, it could be, and
right, like we
don't know, but if it happens,
it happens. You know how many people called us and said, "Yo, where do you guys get? You know, who makes your shirts and who does this?" Okay, we'll tell them, but it is like, okay, I don't know what they're doing now with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just.
There is
no secret. Like all they gotta do is just go on our phones and Google.
That's what I said. That's what I said in the beginning. I don't see too many T-shirts on social media anymore like I used to.
I'll tell you
in the
why.
Haitian community.
I'll tell you why.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I know why.
This guy's laughing. He's like,
I think I know why. I think they saw us doing it. The ones that came out in the beginning is what I mean. Okay. And I think that they realized that this shit is not easy.
It's not easy. Yeah, I think that's
right?
what it is.
That's
not easy.
Am I right with that?
Yeah. No, you're right.
No, you're
it's
right.
not
I think
easy.
they realized that this shit ain't easy.
No,
yeah, anybody could put a T-shirt that says something.
Yeah,
but
I think they realized that this was gonna be a get-rich-quick scheme.
Oh yeah,
and it's definitely not that.
Nah.
Right?
It's definitely
so not. I think that's what they realized, and that's probably why you don't see a lot of these T-shirt brands. I mean, there's still a few out there, but I know what you're talking about. That around 2013, 14, it was
everybody had
a T-shirt. So I think that's what happened, that they realized that, yo, this is not, how the hell are these dudes? This is great, you know what I mean? And it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you got that level, but I'm like, damn, it's like, what's the next level? I want to go higher.
What is the next level for Haitian?
It's
For rock like Ronald
the next trying to create, man, trying to come out with
Sweatsuits.
different dope colors.
Sweatsuits.
Yeah,
Do a minimum. Do a minimum.
I'll do a minimum.
Try
it. You know what I do now? It's like, if somebody wants it, then I'll make it happen because I don't wanna have it on my inventory and I don't sell it, And that's the problem. It's like, you end up not selling it and it's like, then what am I gonna do with it?
Right.
Then it's just like, okay, now I gotta lower the price. Like, boom. What's the point?
Once again.
So it's like I always says to anyone, it's like, if you want it, just let me know. Whatever you want. If you want, where you from? Oh, you from St. Kitts? Oh, you from? I can make it happen.
Okay.
I'll make it happen. Customize it.
So it's more customized. Customization. Okay.
I want to do more customized. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's like something like people repeating, it's like people wants it, then yes, I'll print more. I'll have more on the site.
Correct.
But like I said, it's like it's hard. Like
No,
like you said, I don't understand what you're saying. Get the sweatsuit out of up there.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're gonna because trust me. Come on, the business.
There are a lot
it's
of
not like you're not selling your stuff. You're selling, but at the end of the day, you know what they want. You know what they're looking for.
Right.
Yeah, it looks dope, but
do they really want it?
Do they really want it?
Yeah.
It's like all talk.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get it?
Right.
So let me ask you this: do you feel that you do you sell more online, or do you sell more face to face?
Online, I'm doing good online. I get orders every other week. I get big orders sometime, but I would say Labor Day weekend, Compa Fest, the biggest.
In Miami.
In Miami and Labor Day weekend. You see me.
I saw. We were sitting having lunch at not Fat Tuesdays.
Was it Fat Tuesdays?
No. What's the other one?
Which
Across down the street from it. Not Fat Tuesdays. The other one. The other one that makes drinks and where everybody else hang
forgetting?
out.
I caught a blank right now.
You talk about in Miami.
Because
it's
right on Ocean. It's right on Ocean. They got the
Masterpiece Club.
But that's the thing. That's old school. That's
So
that promoter.
Here we go.
That's a mentality.
I'm gonna put. So we're sitting down having lunch. It's 90 degrees. It's hot. We're sweating, eating, drinking. And I'm sitting there, and then I just look over. I just happen to look over, and I see Haitian's Rock. Trunk is open. People are online. He's selling T-shirts. Money's going in the pocket. Money is falling on the ground.
What's
like,
bro,
spot?
You guys will be like, come on. What's that called again? Right on top. Everybody goes Wet Willies. Wet Willies. That's the spot. I'm always park Wet Willie because that's a spot.
That's a spot.
Any people from New York. This is the spot. Wet Willies, and my cousin right across from Wet Willies. Trust me, man. I know what I'm doing.
Ron selling shirts.
I was
Masterpiece style.
I'm like,
and I sell. I was selling. I sell a lot of shit.
That's what's up.
It was like you were selling. When they say, I was selling CDs, like you said,
it's Masterpiece style.
Master P selling.
I was selling.
Nah, that was
that's what's up.
Because my thing was when I call I think was it Mia Lopez.
Yeah,
representing.
Shout out to Mia too.
Shout out to Mia.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. And then what's his name from Compa Fest? They're asking me like $1,500.
Ooh, Rodney.
They're asking me $1,500 to have be a vendor, a table inside of the.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, man? I'm not that $1,500 could do a lot.
Yeah.
$1,500. I was right here. You see me right in that corner.
Nah, you did.
That's your staple.
And that was my staple right in there. And now my new staple right now is Little Haiti. On Friday they usually have this
the cultural
concert,
Haiti
Cultural Center. So that's my little spot right now.
Okay.
On Friday, Compa Fest weekend. Friday in the afternoon, you'll see me right there.
So you hear, ladies and gentlemen,
for
Fridays
for the past 6 years.
For the past 6 years, Haitian's Rock.
Haitian's Rock, yeah.
That's
on Friday,
right there on Friday. Little
don't go pull up on his next to him and
then that's my little spot.
That's what's up.
And South Beach changed now because last time I went, I was like, damn, what happened to South Beach? With COVID,
it's not the same.
It's just not the same anymore.
Not the same.
But Yeah, and I always said to people, it's like, if you could find like street fair, that's the best way to sell your stuff because people sees you, it's like you right there and selling it,
Yeah.
And that's what that's what makes me kind of like really, really kind of like, okay, it's time to kind of like, have other,
avenues,
like Jamaica, all these things, because now they see it's like, oh wow, and I'm so proud. It's like, wow, it's like, when I'm in the club, like people were wearing my stuff, people coming up to me. I remember it's like, we first studying it. I'm pretty sure you guys, feel really like, little celebrity. People want to take pictures with you. It's so cool though,
It's cool. It's cool.
when people do that. It's
cool.
like cool, I'm
feeling.
always humble, and I always tell people I'm always humble, man.
Yeah.
It's just like cool, taking pictures. And it's nice, but sometimes like, my problem, used to be the promoters. Some promoters, they want you to come through. I'm like, oh, because I'm not I'm not a band, but come on, treat me like, I'm a little celebrity also, because if I'm gonna bring all my stuff, just give me a spot where to stay.
you bring value.
You bring values, and they want you to like do everything. I'm like, you know what? So what's the point? You want me to come to an event and you're not helping. You're not.
Yeah.
Come on now, seriously.
Yeah.
So don't treat me like that. It's like, I'm very humble. I appreciate everything that.
Yeah.
I work hard for it, and you're just gonna treat me that way now.
Yeah, respect the value.
You gotta respect. You gotta respect it.
And that's the problem I have sometimes. Like, but and sometimes you just gotta do everything yourself. And I do everything on my own. But now, do I have people that wants to help now? Like, they have a festival in July in Montreal, and I know a lot of female in Montreal, because when they come for Labor Day weekend, they'll purchase a lot of my T-shirts, and now it's like, when you come, we want you to come down in July, Montreal, and till this day I still get people asking me, why your stuff is not international, your website. I said, because it's because I'm using Squarespace. So Squarespace is only, throughout the United States. And I said, I could make anything happen. It's just like, it's just gonna be like, Western Union. That's how we're gonna have to do things, And also overseas is just kind of like hard to do, because sometimes you put the address, how to put the address, like so many. I'm like,
and I remember we had a couple,
and I don't want to. And sometimes, like, when I do stuff like that, I'm like, damn it, I hope they, they get it. And sometimes they don't get it, they end up losing it.
Right.
And sometimes to ship it, it costs more money than whatever you're sending them. And I usually tell them, hey, don't you have any like people from the States that's going to Paris? It's like, that's how I'll tell them.
And then for those orders, you don't want to be scammed sometimes too. Right. You don't want to be scammed, but I hear you for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
Sock Passe draw time. Woo! Let's do it. Random question.
What's this?
Random question.
Okay.
Surprise.
Okay.
Pick one. Yeah.
Okay. I just have to put my glasses on.
I got you.
No. I want to read that.
Oh, okay.
You want to read it?
I'll read it.
You got fashionable glasses.
I'll read it.
Ray-Ban.
If you can sit and have dinner with someone, who will it be with and why? Wow, that's a really good question. If you can sit and have dinner with someone, who would it be with and why? Oh my God. Woo. God, there's so many,
These are really good questions. You have people stumped.
Someone who would be with. Wow. God, you guys, I can't even answer that question. It's like so.
Who's your favorite celebrity?
It could be your favorite celebrity.
Favorite
person.
My favorite one was always like Michael Jackson's Prince, and Seal. I love this guy.
If there was a celebrity out there, I'll help you with this. If there was a celebrity out there, who you think would invest? Because you said the word invest a couple times. Invest in Haitians rock. Who do you think that would be? Who would you want to see that one?
It would be great with Jay-Z though.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
You think?
I think we could, we could make it rock.
Think you see the vision and be like, look,
I could see the vision. Yeah. We could make it.
Let's do a Jay-Z rock, Haitian rock,
Jay-Z,
collabo.
No, when I said Jay-Z, it's like we invest Oprah, people like this, celebrities like that, famous one like Jay-Z, Oprah. What's his name from Atlanta? Tyler Perry. These cats, and I feel like we could. This bring back by Ronald Timmer could do a lot, and especially like I said, it's all about my people, my people in Haiti,
No doubt.
and that's what I know people knows who's Haitians, right? But I'm not done yet. I want to do more than that.
No doubt.
So I want to do more, and I know I could do more. It's
That's
just
it.
it will happen. I feel like
It's already happening.
it's already
happening.
It's already
Yeah.
happened, but I feel like
You're gonna now you're going to the next
I
level.
want to go to the next level.
Yeah.
Well, with the promoter mentality that you always had, you will hustler, keep hustling. We're proud of you.
Thanks,
Yes.
man. Thanks, guys.
Every time we see you out, you know what I'm saying, we're always together cracking jokes,
Cracking
you know what I'm saying,
jokes. Yeah.
supporting each other. So
Yeah.
it's always been love, and we just want to let people out there know it's always been love between us.
Oh, definitely.
You know what
It's
I'm
always
saying?
been like that.
It's always been like that. So, we just wanted to have you come on and, just, talk about your brand and your vision. And we see you doing big things, bro.
Definitely.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Definitely appreciate it, man.
Thanks, guys.
And
Appreciate it.
where
Appreciate you
can they-
guys, though.
Oh no, it's
No
all
doubt.
good, bro. It's all good. We're here. So where can they find you on social media? Give all your
Social
information.
media, I use Instagram a lot. It's
Oh,
Rock,
we know.
Rock by Ronald Timmer. That's my IG. Facebook is Ronald Timmer. The website is www.rockbyronaldtimmer.com. And I always put my number. Anybody could call me 24/7. And people saying, "Why you put your number?" I'm like, nah, it's just old school, man.
Do they really call you? People really
some
call
of
you?
the people call.
Oh, really?
They do call. They text. I'm like, I
Wow.
don't mind.
Right.
So it's like, oh, I emailed you. I'm like, email me. I'm like, trust me, guys. I'm old school. Just call.
Some
call,
people think it's
or
a fake
text.
number. Because
No, it's not a fake number because it's right on my page.
It's right on your
my
page.
number is always on my page. People say, "Damn, man, people want to find you. They'll find you."
Oh yeah.
I said, I don't mind. It's like it's passion. It's like I'm very passionate about my business. Like and that's what you do. You just let people know where you at. I
Absolutely.
don't have a problem. Call me. Oh, I emailed you. If I don't see email, just text me, call me.
Mhm.
I'm here 24/7. Anything I can make anything happen. Customize anything. That's what I'm
Nice.
here for.
Nice. I
And
love
want
your energy.
I want
man.
everybody to keep rocking, their own, where they're from, where they've been at, DJs, anyone.
Mhm.
I could make everything happen for them.
Wow.
So,
And I've done it though. I've done it already with the you guys seen it with
Yes.
with the band members.
Absolutely.
Everything.
And
A lot.
also,
Killing
and I
it.
always tell people, it's like don't think you're gonna get rich right away because you gotta pay your dues by giving a lot for free. Also in the beginning because you want people to see your stuff.
Mhm.
You gotta give like to anyone that's like in the industry. You gotta
Absolutely.
make sure
Yeah.
they have it. They gotta have that piece. This piece of shirt.
Yeah.
but
because-
just don't keep
Just-
giving it for free.
no.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
saying
a
in the
limit.
beginning. No.
There's a limit.
There's
There's a
Meaning,
limit.
when I said it, it's always good to if you're
Definitely.
gonna promote the brand, if you're gonna promote something, you gotta make sure everybody gotta have it. They gotta
Yeah.
have it for free. That's the
Right.
beginning. That's
Yeah.
how you're gonna push your brand. That's how they're gonna
Absolutely.
put it on social media. If you
Part-
don't do
it's
that,
part of the game.
you can't just like I'm selling it. Yeah, that comes after.
Right.
Yeah.
That comes after. I always tell people that comes after because
Mhm.
when I was selling this T-shirt, trust me, man, I was like, 2 for 20, 2 for 25. I was doing it, trust me, and I was like, you know what, enough is enough. I feel like I've done my part, the legwork,
Mhm.
promoted hard. Celebrities like the Haitian industry,
Mhm.
the HMI, they're all wearing it, and I think I'm like, you know what, I think I'm good.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, like I said, does millions of Haitians rock? No.
Yeah.
But you know what? Do they?
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Wow.
It's getting there.
But
Big.
also, it's like people saying it's like and when you said 8 years, to you think it's like, damn, it's been 8 years. It's been so long.
Yeah.
That's nothing because
Listen, man.
the high end,
Oh,
house
they've been
of
around
they've
20,
been
30
around,
years.
50,
Family,
yeah, and,
generations.
and for us, you got to see it. We're like, hey, we're just getting started.
just getting started.
People think like to me 8 years is like it's really nothing really
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
4 decades, 5 decades, because
Absolutely.
a lot of these houses that's like doing amazing
Mhm.
is because they've been here for decades. But all I could say is like, our people, they need to support, small businesses because a house of, you know what I'm saying, they millionaires. So
Mm.
There it
Yeah.
is.
There it is, ladies
There
and
it
gentlemen. There it is.
Support black businesses, support Haitian businesses, support Haitians rock. Support our brother here. He's doing great things for the culture. He's doing great things for Haiti. And he's just been getting started. It's just 8 years. He's just getting his feet wet. He has a hustler mentality. He's got a promoter mentality. So
Big time.
he's in your face, and he's never.
I
He's
know.
always gonna be in your face. He's always gonna be in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So thanks again, my brother.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
man.
And
Thanks for
believe me,
having
we're
guys.
gonna see this thing all over his page.
Yeah, his page.
He's gonna promote it.
With
He's
no
gonna
problem.
promote it.
Yes, man.
No
So,
doubt, man. How's
it's,
good?
Rock by
Ronald Timmer.
RockByRonaldTimmer.com. Remember, RockByRonaldTimmer.com. I love that name. Actually.
Yeah, RockByRonaldTimmer.com. That's the website, and Rock by Ronald Timmer. That's the IG, Facebook, Ronald Timmer. But IG is like the best way. You know?
Yeah.
People saying Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter. Really, it's like
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. I think I should start doing TikTok.
Man, I think
Try it.
But you know what? I'll leave that for my sons. But
there you go.
They always like. I'm like, yeah, you guys wearing all these, and
Nah,
but they were my son. Don't get me wrong.
They
It's just
do.
like I need them to do TikTok. I don't see myself doing TikTok. I think I need to get into. I think I need to do it too, man.
It's funny, man.
I'm not
Ron, TikTok.
Doing TikTok.
You know what I'm saying?
Behind a compa track.
I'm trying to figure out this TikTok thing, man. It's like
It's a different generation.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's
big, bro.
It's big.
It's in the works of taking over social media. It's already taking over social media,
right?
So definitely look into that. That's a good.
I know,
promoting.
because I've seen people doing it. I'm like, seriously, this is what's.
Because remember, Facebook was the same way when we first heard about it. You know, people were like Facebook. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm on MySpace. You know, but now look. You know what I'm saying? So TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely
try to stay ahead of the
game, right?
Ahead of the game, yeah. Anyway, thank you, Ron. We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
And whatever we can do to help to push the brand, whatever, RockByRonaldTimmer.com.
Mm-hmm.
Find him on social media. And this is the Team Sock by Say podcast, where you can find us on YouTube and all the comments below. Subscribe, share, comment. Subscribe, share, comment below. All the information, everything will be down below. Thank you again. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate you. And we are out of here.
Team Sock by Say, we out.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys.